Hey, I thought I'd do a little bit of a combination video today. The first thing is that I have been invited to a podcast on Pufferlama's channel. He's a very well-known Neo content creator, so that's going to be the main content for today, but I thought I'd let people know that Final Fight LNS Ultimate actually got updated today as well. Added a bunch of new characters. This game doesn't have enough characters. The Madman added like 5 more. Unlock them the normal way. Unlock the whole roster, and then as soon as you get control and keep this side. There you go. So there's a total of 10 new characters now. New characters this update: Kyo, Robert, Wei Yan, Percival, Felicia, and then Mai. I've tried them all. Ones I like the most are Kyo and Robert out of the new batch. These two, kind of products of their time. You know, those respective games, Knights of the Round and Warriors of Fate. They didn't have many moves, they didn't have many animation frames, so it's not really a whole lot for them to do in terms of the beat 'em up setting. But Kyo and Robert are much more recent. They come from the CBS games. So does Terry as well. So, I tried Mai. She wasn't really that interesting to use either. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Kyo today. Been playing with him the most. So Kyo has like all of his chains. There's the origami chain. His up kicks. Miyagi. Got a side switch. This is also invincible apparently, so it's really useful. Problem with this origami chain is it knocks them really far off the screen. It doesn't really serve using the other finishers are better. Classic beat 'em up problem of you have to hang out in the shadow. That's why side switching is so strong in this game, because you can take them from coast to coast. One thing that's nice about him is his S-string is actually pretty fast. Some characters in this game have really agonizingly slow S-strings, which kind of makes you get stuck in hit stops sometimes. Not Kyo. Robert's pretty fast too. I'll probably do some gameplay of Robert tomorrow. Oops. Jane. I still have my grievances with this game. How easy it is to just get your health bar deleted. The fact that the dodge is not invincible and stuff, but it is a very fun game to play. It's just the difficulty balance is a little bit messed up. On easy, it's too easy, and on the hard, it's too easy. The hardest mode, the Muso mode, because you get so many extends. Normal is actually harder than Muso mode, but the thing about Muso mode is it doubles the enemies. It's also double bosses too, so you're going to be getting a lot of extends, but you're also going to be pretty tired playing the game as well. Beat-em-ups are pretty exhausting games to play. It's not because they're repetitive, it's just how much focus they require. But unfortunately, they don't come out in arcades anymore, so you tend to get games like this that are a little bit too long and ask a little bit too much, in my opinion. Expect you to play at a high level for that long and only have like 2 extends. Because of how many points you're going to be scoring, how high your combo bonus is going to be and stuff. I believe this game has a combo bonus. You'll get a ton of extends, but if you play on normal, you get like barely any. A little bit disjointed. It's nice to hear this Final Fight 2 remix from the first level. Ratkin, his boss, is also from Final Fight 2. Nice. Yeah, you had like 1 second to get that food, dude. I would celebrate too. Let's go to the park. Get some points here. It's a little bit cruel how on everything but easy mode, this game is a forced 1TC, which I think is what makes it very, very accessible, even for somebody who's pretty good at this kind of thing like me. It is really easy to just get bombarded in this game and lose huge chunks of health. It's kind of offset by the fact that when you level up, you do get full heals. I mean, I guess that's why it's designed the way it is, but it definitely does feel a little bit artificial. I would love if someone made a mod for this game that made your dodge, like, invincible. I think that would be, right up my alley, at least. Pretty close to an extend already. Like that, this attempt is almost dead. If I lose a health bar here, then it's toast. Things go south really quickly in this game. I mean, it's not really that much different from the games it's inspired by, but the length of the game definitely does make it frustrating. A little bit more than intended, I'm sure. This game was made by a very hardcore old-school arcade player. I know he's quite a bit older than I am. I'm old enough to remember playing the original Final Fight in arcades and stuff, but he's considerably older than I am. And when you're that old, it's hard to find games that have this kind of difficulty and experience and stuff. Especially in this genre. Making games like this has definitely become a bit of a lost art. There's been a lot of indie ones that come out, but they all have a lot of the same problems. Generally, they'll look great, but mechanically they're just kind of punch and jump, which is generally not enough these days. At least not for me. I grew up with stuff like Final Fight and Double Dragon and things, but when new beat 'em up comes out these days, I definitely want to feel like I'm not playing the same thing I was playing back in 1991. Either that or the game actually has pretty robust mechanics, but you know, they use like that cheap tweening animation, the flash style animation. That kind of makes it unattractive to look at, even if it's fun to play. Catch him inside switch. Nice. I see a lot of people people, when they watch me play this, they think that it's easy. There actually is a mana system in this game. You can't just cast moves as much as you want. One of the things that adds an interesting dynamic is that if you parry, you get a lot of your mana back. In this version, they actually added a new mechanic where if you perfect parry, I guess within a tighter window, then you get more mana back. This guy's priority, he's from Final Fight 2. He was annoying in that game as well. Any childhood PTSD of moments of him doing that charge across the screen. Try to get some mana back here. Gotta be careful, I don't have much health left. I don't know when the next food item is. Next level up is quite a ways away. There's some score items over there I think I can manage. There we go. You want to use your Super Joy there and try to get as many of those barrels. I will say one thing that's really cool about this game's gameplay loop is that point items are actually important. Generally in beat-em-ups, they're only good for, you know, maybe getting closer to an extend or something, but depending on the game, they may not even help that much. But in this game, point items also double as healing items. If they get you on the first level up, then you will get a full heal. Also heal your mana back as well. Alright, here comes Abigail. Looks sweet. That poison. We gotta go. That's the end of this attempt, folks. Like I said, this game is incredibly cruel. Things go south like that, and your attempt is basically toast. I have a chance of getting another extend, but I'm not going to continue this run. I haven't played this game in months, so that's part of it too. Kyo has all the tools to be a good character in this game because he can side switch. Actually, I did not get an extend, so yeah, that's the end of that run. I'm sorry. I'll try to make another run soon to see exactly when you get an extend. That's weird. I got 200,000 points, but I didn't get an extend. I wonder why. This game is unnecessarily harsh. I think it's weird how it's got like dozens. It's got like almost 100 characters at this point, but the game is just not accessible. The balance is out of whack. It doesn't make sense that easiest difficulty and the hardest difficulty are the easiest ones, and everything in the middle is much harder, including normal. Because on this difficulty, you get an extend every 100,000 points. The enemies are doubled. There's way more enemies, which means that the pacing is way worse. For one thing, you're going to get exhausted a lot easier. But since you have so many extends, it actually is easier to finish. The balance is out of whack. I would love if someone would mod this game, but I definitely respect the developer's decision to make it this difficult. It's hard to find good beat-em-ups these days. A lot of them have same problems I mentioned. You know, they look great, but they have really boring gameplay, or it's unbalanced. I definitely played some modern beat-em-ups lately that are literally just mashing the punch button, and that's not really enough these days. Or they look bad and they have good gameplay. It's kind of like a Goldilocks type thing. The closest you would get to what Goldilocks would consider just right would be like Fight and Rage and Streets of Rage 4. This game is definitely in the middle. It's fun to play, but it's very exhausting and frustrating, and unfortunately they haven't really changed much there. So if you do want to download this game, I recommend playing on Easy or Muso. Maybe Easy to get the hang of the mechanics. Basically everything changes everything in this game, so you have to learn how to do that, manage your mana, and then also use the parry mechanic to get your mana back. But then you probably just want to graduate straight to the end here, because like I said, this game's balancing is out of whack, and this is actually the easiest difficulty next to easy. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this game, and more importantly the podcast that I was on yesterday, go ahead and check the links in the description. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.